Welcome to High Tech Mastery. In this video, we will learn about welding. What is the meaning of welding? How many types of welding? What are the main basic parts of welding? Now, first we will discuss about what is welding. Welding is the process of joining of two similar metal or dissimilar material by heating them to a suitable temperature, with or without applying pressure and additional material. Without pressure and additional material, we can do welding, but without heat, welding is not possible. So, the main part of welding is heat. Additional metal, also called filler metal, is added during the heating process to help bond two pieces together. The melting point of the filler metal is lower or similar to the work material. Now, we'll discuss about the types of welding. There are basically two types of welding: pressure welding or plastic welding, and non-pressure welding or fusion welding. Now, you can ask, why the pressure welding known as plastic welding? Because in process of welding, the pieces of metal to be joined are heated to a plastic state and forced together by an external pressure. Basically, in this process of welding, whatever the metal we are joining, we are heated the metal up to plastic state, then forced together by some external pressure. That's why this welding called as plastic welding, because we are heated up to a plastic state. The example of pressure welding, resistance welding. There are many types of resistance welding like seam welding and spot welding. Now we will discuss about fusion welding or non-pressure welding. Non-pressure welding is a process in which the heat source is only used but no pressure is used. In this welding, fusion welding material is heated to a molten stage and allowed to solidify. The defined example of this welding is gas welding, arc welding. There are three parts of welding process: the welding arc, the filler metal, and shielding the weld. First, we will learn about welding arc. Welding machine create an electric arc, similar to continuous spark that comes from the electric circuit, create between the machine and the metal being welded. The arc used to melt the metal to be joined. The arc create heat up to 24,000 degrees centigrade. The flow of direction of the current inside the circuit is called polarity. In DC welding machine has two types of polarity: straight polarity and reverse polarity. What is straight polarity? If the workpiece are connected to the positive terminal and electrode are connected to the negative terminal, then this type of the welding are called straight polarity welding. If we talk about straight polarity, 70% of heat generated in workpieces and 30% in electrode. Now, reverse polarity. It is opposite of straight polarity. If the workpiece are connected to negative terminal and electrode are connected with positive terminal, then this type of welding are called reverse polarity welding. In this polarity, 70% of heat is generated in electrode and 30% in workpiece. Now, we'll talking about electrode. Welding wire come in two types, that is solid wire, also known as bare wire, and flux coated wire, known as tubular wire. Coated electrode. This type of electrode wire are covered with a chemical which is called flux material, which create the shield during welding. Bare electrode. This type of electrode is not covered with a flux. Only wire is used during welding. The final part of the welding process is sealing the weld. The weld need to be protected while it is in molten stage, which is called shielding the weld. The surrounding air can contaminate a weld, causing it to weaken the weld. Shielding covers the area where the filler metal melts until the weld set up. The seal is created by using the gas added to the welding process. The weld set in fraction of second, so not much gas is required. Shielding gas is delivered to the welding area in one of two ways. The first way is the gas cylinder that has been connected to the welding holder. This is the standard method when solid or bare wire is used. The second way, from the special chemical that has been added to the filler metal. This chemical releases gas when it is melted. When these filler metal are used, no gas cylinder is needed. All stick electrode and flux coated wire are used without gas cylinder.